Farscape is objectively better than Firefly. What's going on, guys? How are you doing? Welcome back to the show. It's good to see you. It's good to be seen by you. I, of course, am Bill Sylvie, aka the Dungeon Delver, coming to you from an undisclosed location in the swamps of Central Florida. And I hope you're having an absolutely, positively fantastic Friday evening. And did I? Oh, good. Okay. All right. I was worried that I'd had the echo cancellation on and that we got a bunch of chop out of the opening credits music. Because after all, what is my show without just rife technical errors? But anyhow, so anyway, I hope you guys are all doing well this evening, this Friday, this Gygax Day Eve. We had a hell of a show last night. Rob Kuntz was here, and let me tell you something. I have never been exposed to something I would consider like game design 102 collegiate level advanced course in TTRPG design, but that felt like the opening night lecture for such a class. And I mean that as a compliment. I know it's a long video. I know 3 hours is a big investment to ask of anyone for any video. I mean, hell, there's some videos by YouTubers I like that clock in at more than 10 minutes. And I'm like, I'm just going to move the slider to where it looks like the most viewed section is and see what's there. So trust me when I say it is very much worth your time. And I don't say that just to get hits. I don't say that just to get you guys looking at my live stream. I mean that sincerely. It is worth your time if you want to know what makes TTRPG ticks. But anyway, moving right along. If you haven't already, and you're new here, Gary D20, howdy, howdy. Hey, Kabuki. By the way, big ups to Kabuki, who essentially, she asked like every other question I had for Rob last night by volume, which that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So thank you to Kabuki for that. But anyway, so if you are just stopping by, if the winds of YouTube have blown you this way and you're like, what in the heck is going on over here? What are these people doing? And you haven't already, please click the subscribe button and click the bell icon for notifications to find out about things that we do on the show, be they live stream interviews with the creators and curators of this hobby that we call tabletop role playing. Whether it's me just having cool people on to talk about cool stuff, because I like that. Once a month, now not on this live stream, but I will announce it on this live stream. Myself, Yang and Zhao, please subscribe to his channel, by the way. And Dungeon Minister, also subscribe to his channel. We have the Nerd Council of Doom, where we bring you the finest dining for you pop culture vultures. Gosh, what else? Interstitial videos. When news breaks in the tabletop role-playing game industry, I will endeavor to bring it to you. So everyone, Kabuki says we're getting some audio clipping. I don't know what to tell you. was having a problem with that. Let me look at my audio. Let me turn off reduce mic background. Anyhow, anyhow, I've got a little fan blowing on me over here. It's set to very low, so I hope it's not bothering you guys. I'm gonna turn the gain down a little bit. Different pop filter. This is actually the one that came with this microphone, and people said it sounded terrible. So midstream, I got rid of this and I went back to the reliable. So it's like it's dropping a few frames. Robert Phillips, thank you so much for that super. I really do appreciate that. We'll stop like I can't adjust anything in OBS. So I'll do my level best. I'll do my level best, guys. Talking about fun interview with Rob last night. Oh yeah, please click the subscribe button and bell icon for notifications. And if you're watching this video after the fact, tell me what you like about it. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down and leave a comment below and tell me what you don't like about it. I'll either do more of the thing you asked, or more of the thing you like, or less of the thing. The video StreamYard or with YouTube. I very rarely look at the YouTube, the actual live stream page. So let me go over there and see if there's something amiss. See if it's dropped, guys. I want things to be good for you guys just as much as. Let's see if I click analytics. There is something majorly wrong. No, it's gone to excellent connection. Yeah, stream says it's healthy. The stream says it's healthy, guys. It has to be exclusively on YouTube's end, and I'm sorry. So again, I don't know what to tell you. I mean, if you guys don't give me a half a second, I can try and fix it. Let me try for a second. Say I'm a daylight tonight. Let me try something. I've stopped the virtual camera. Let's see here. I'm trying something, guys. Okay, well, I adjusted it. We'll see if we'll see if it'll work. Hopefully that will work. But anyway, um, the YouTube page is dropping, but StreamYard is 5x5. So anyway, I've done what I can. I've done what I can. Um, let me uh, let me tell you guys something right now. I know usually I'd be jumping into the stream, but one, we are missing a player right now, and two, um, we've got a I've got to tell you guys about tomorrow. Um, tomorrow night, tomorrow in the evening, probably about 7 or 8, probably I don't know, closer to 7 than 8. I don't know yet. Tomorrow night, I'm doing a live stream. I know Saturdays tend to be fairly impromptu, and they happen when they happen, and they're BS streams. Tomorrow night is very important. I would really, really appreciate it if everyone who is here now could tune in tomorrow night's live stream. It is really, really important. It's not just for clicks. It's not because I hope somebody super chats. It's I really want you guys to try and be at that live stream. It'll still stay posted up on the channel for a while, until probably like the first week of December. So I will have something important I want to discuss with you guys. It is really, really, I think, really important. I'm just going to set aside a few things. It is not to do with my health, as far as I'm aware. I'm fine. I haven't won the lottery or anything like that. I'm not about to announce, I'm not doing what apparently every YouTuber is doing these days, which is quit. But it's something that entails the all of what I do and why I do it. Yes, it has to do with Dungeons and Dragons, very much to do with Dungeons and Dragons. Teeth of the Barkesh Nora is not getting published, at least not. I'm not announcing that tomorrow. I haven't been picked up by Wizards of the Coast. I'm not partnering with anyone. I'll just be on my stream. We're going to celebrate Gygax Day a little bit tomorrow. But tomorrow I will have something to announce and something to discuss with you guys. And you're going to need to search your hearts when I talk to you about it. It's an effort that is being assisted by some people, and it's something that came my way, and I have thought about this. I've been pondering this. I've been considering this for months and months and months and months, and I can think of no better day to broach the subject with you guys than on Gygax Day. Okay. So please try to be here if you can. I will frequently, after I tell you, I want it to be a surprise. Okay. I want it to be a surprise. After I announce, I will frequently re-promote the video on social media and tell people what it is when I re-promote it and why they should watch it. No, it has nothing to do with 4th edition, Yang. So I hope everyone can be here tomorrow evening. We're going to go to the Deadpool movie at like 2:00 tomorrow. So, I'd be getting home around 4 or 5, maybe. I've been invited to be over on the speakeasy. I might be able to swing by and do that if I can get home on time, but definitely at 7 o'clock, I'm making that announcement. Odds are you individually, personally, will not be impacted by it. You'll go, oh, that's very cool. That doesn't affect me, but you may well know someone that can benefit from it and be impacted by it. So please try to be here for that. Now, I'm still not seeing our fourth player. I'm gonna check. Let me ask my group. Could somebody? Let me scroll down here. Did we get a missive from Kevin as to whether or not he was going to be able to make it tonight? Let me check real quick. Ah, yes, I just saw that. Okay, so we're going to go with 3. I just saw that message. We're going to go with 3. Yes. Prayers up for Kevin's son. He had to take him to the ER. So, with all of that falderall said, with all of that drama, that is my drama. We're genuinely concerned about that with Kevin's family. With all that said, let's go ahead and welcome tonight's players. Everybody please say hello to Doomsword Deathmaster. He's probably sane.
Hey, what's up?
Not much, man. Of course, R3X-16N0T3N is here, played by Yang Yanzhao.
Daja Hao.
Somebody put the paperclip in a little pinhole on his back and get him back in English mode. And it might be Friday, but we have Monday. Everybody say hello to Kennick. Hello, Kennick.
Hello, peeps. Hi, Bill.
So, here we are once again. We are playing first edition Gamma World, and folks, as I always like to say, if you are out there and you have any question about how the games we're playing function, a question about the characters, their stats, how the mechanics work, what have you, please, 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 by all means, do not feel the least bit afraid to ask. This is not a passive thing. You just come in and you ask a question, and we'll do our level best to answer it. So last week, you guys had broken into I almost said a vault. You had broken into a shelter, one in a series of shelters you'd found near the Kingdom of Horn. And wouldn't you know it, inside one of the shelters, you found a cryonics chamber. Opening it, you found Rex Dashington. Rex, whom you thought was deceased. Rex, however, is a little confused about things because Rex. Well, I'm just going to let you role play Rex. You guys have come out of the chamber. Rex falls to his knees and presumably in a Chinese English yells out, "You maniacs! You blew it up." So let's pick it up from there. Don't make me sick the giant crickets on you guys now.
Well, you got anything else to say for yourself, man? I mean, I already said everything I had to say.
Yeah, you put me in charge of them. Great.
Yeah, he's your responsibility.
I can't believe what's become of the world.
Man, we ain't going through all that again.
You kind of know what happened. It's ancient history to us. So catch up and let's move on.
Is this because of
Yep.
that Olympics?
Yeah, man, just quicken by the numbers. That's all I know. Let's do it. If you got any questions, ask her.
What what are your names?
Well, you can tell what his name is. Look at his forehead. And I'm Monday.
I don't think it's accurate. But nice to meet you, Monday.
Yeah, his name is accurate.
Yeah, well, it used to be something different not too long ago before the previous version of yourself got me to do this. But now I like this better, anyways.
The
So you was good for something.
previous version of myself?
Yeah, we
Yeah, talk to
saw
her
you
about
die.
it.
We saw you die. And
Well,
apparently not once but
obviously I
twice.
didn't die because I'm right here.
You was probably never alive.
Well, I'm alive now.
Well, you
You
came
think
out
you
of
are?
similar chambers, so I'm not sure what that says, but
I
You
mean,
think you're alive. I don't think you are. I'm probably saying, as soon as we get back to a location, we're gonna get you checked out.
those bastards. I bet they wanted me to work double the work, but only pay one salary. That wouldn't
well,
surprise me if corporate
double or triple.
triple.
Yeah.
If HR were worth anything, I'd have a word with them.
Well, I'm sure you've got the last laugh. I don't think they're around anymore.
So we're out here in the middle of nowhere. What about all the cities?
The one thing I will point out, not to break your stride, Yang, your Rex does recognize the location of these bunker complex entrances
Oh,
around him.
okay.
The rest of the landscape you don't know. Well, I mean, you're beginning to suspect, but you kind of recognize where you're at least from the position of these bunker entrances.
So if I would know where I'm at based on these bunker entrances,
Uh huh.
would I know what each of these bunkers were used for?
No, you would not. The
Okay.
last little fragment of memory about this was, yeah, we need to do like a 72-hour test of a cryonics unit, and you're in the cold seat, as it were.
Okay. Would I kind of remember what kind of equipment was in the different bunkers?
No, they never showed you
No?
those. They
Okay.
just said they took you to one and said we're going to this one.
Alrighty then. So, what do you guys do?
We survive. We move from place to place, gather what we can, keep going.
I live, I slay, and I'm content.
I mean, there's all kinds of weird creatures. And, by the way, you think plants are harmless? They're not. Don't trust anything.
I never trusted vegetarians.
No, the actual plants.
Oh, oh, that's
And
horrifying.
animals have taken different forms as well.
Next, you're going to tell me cats can talk.
Sometimes they do.
You're pulling one over on me. What a
You'll
Nah,
find
decent
trust
out.
me,
new
they're
guy.
worthless.
You'll find out.
Doc Flamingo says, "Wait, where's the kitty?" Yeah, kitty got microwaved. Yeah, sorry about that one, Doc Flamingo. All right, so what's next? You guys have more shelters to enter.
We do. So I'm going to look at him and say, Do you have a way to get into these things without us necessarily cutting through them if they're locked? There's like a
Um,
card key or something. I don't know, some kind of a slot.
so
Rex
we
has,
know.
yeah, Rex has no equipment on him. He's got like a lightweight cloth jumpsuit and slippers, like hospital slippers, but
Okay.
otherwise, nothing.
Alrighty.
Well, I mean, they would have kept my old stuff somewhere. Perhaps if we could find that, my access card would be in it. But I don't. I have no idea where that would be.
Yeah, but that's cool. You dress for the occasion anyway. I mean, you're all suited up. There ain't nothing to worry about.
This is more fashion than function.
You look
Well,
pretty damn functional to me.
let's check out these other bunkers and see if we can find anything useful here.
You want to get this clown a sidearm?
Yeah.
Well, you
I
guys
believe
had
we-
given him a slug pistol.
Yeah, we gave him a slug thrower and
That's right.
yep.
And a golf club.
A golf club?
I don't know. I have golf club on my sheet. I don't remember getting that either.
I don't
I, no idea.
We'll find you a stick. That'll be your golf club.
Him have stick. All right, guys, where to?
So, let's go to the next bunker. I mean, we're kind of doing it systematically so we don't miss one.
Okay. All right, so the
Uh,
next I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, let's watch ourselves because even the locked ones seem to have stuff inside of them. Not always nice. So,
I'll let you guys go first.
All right. So the
Thanks
next
for letting
bunker
me.
the next bunker you arrive to, closed and locked doors.
hey, probably my vibroblade is getting a little fuzzy. You want to take this one?
Man,
I
didn't want
know.
to
We
waste
can,
mine on this.
but
Alright.
we might find a stash of like weapons and such, and we can totally replace stuff if we get that lucky.
Right on. I'll cut it open.
All right. Takes you a few rounds to cut a hole big enough in there. Like the others, there's some dim lighting from the lighting strips. You search it for a while. It's about a half meter deep in trash, stuffing from furniture, plastic scraps, unidentifiable pieces of metal and wood, empty cans, etc. But after a thorough search, all the way to the back chamber, you don't find anything of value in it.
Looks like this one's a bus.
All right, let's move on to the next one, I guess. Hopefully that one is a little bit better.
Okay, you find that you can actually open these doors with a shove. They push open. It is identical to the previous shelter.
In terms of contents and whatnot. Just
Yeah.
full of trash and stuff.
Yeah, just full of refuse.
Alright.
Okay.
All right, moving to the next shelter, you find that the doors to this shelter are slightly ajar and that glowing strips line the walls and ceiling, illuminating the entire interior with a dim greenish light. So you have your 15-foot stairwell that leads down to a door, and the lighting strips here are dim and greenish.
Okay, but they're working, which is at least a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I suppose we'll make our way down.
Okay. So you are now standing before that inner door that leads to what, if this chamber, if this area, this shelter follows the layout of all the others, you know this will open up into what is or was a common area, depending on who or what lives down in there.
Yeah, and this was, if I'm not mistaken, this was some kind of sliding pocket door or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
Right. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and slide it open.
Okay. You see at least 10 blights all asleep lying on the floor. And you know what a blight is, but just in case the rest of the players do not, let's see here. Or anyone in our audience, the blight. And of course, it's in the book like 30 times, so bear with me. It's not that bad. These are 3-meter long carnivorous winged worms. They have a wingspan of up to 10 meters, but their wings are all furled. You know they can become invisible, and they can do. They can coil around a target and crush them. But these all appear to be asleep. Like I said, there's at least 10 of them here.
They're not moving at all or anything. Can we hear them like breathing?
Yes, actually, you hear kind of a faint intake and exhalation. Good evening, Miss Bella Games.
There's too many of them.
I know. Do we still have the grenades? Can we lob a couple in and slam and lock the door?
Yeah, I gave mine away. Bennett's got them. I think.
Who's Bennett?
Shh, shh. Close the door. Close the door. Lock it. We'll have to come up.
Yeah, I think I'll go ahead and slide that door shut
Okay.
very carefully.
Alrighty. You slide it and flip the latch, and you guys going back up?
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, so there's 2 shelters left. You just go into the next one in line?
Yep.
Alrighty. Kabuki saying she got abbreviated sleep last night. Hey, what can I say? I have content that's just that good. All right. As you near the outer door to this shelter, you begin to hear low moans mixed in with high shrieks. The wailing cries definitely come from below the ground. You can tell from where you are, the outer and inner door are slightly open, and you can see a blue-green glow coming from inside.
Does the any vibration in the ground or anything like that? I'll put my hand up against the column as well and see if or up against the portal and see if it's vibrating or anything like that.
Yeah, you touch the wall and it doesn't seem to be vibrating.
Hey, you want to go check this out or what? Can't
Go
be
for
worse
it.
than that last one. Well, I don't know if you know this or not, but
yeah,
that slug
let's
turd
check it
you
out.
got.
I mean, there might be some allies there, or who knows? I mean, anything's possible.
We call them super weapons. Like, you don't even need nothing except a slug thrower. And, I mean, you might even just blow up the whole damn place.
I don't think that's right. Isn't that a Mark V I see on you?
Man. Yeah. Alright, I'll go first. With the laser pistol armed.
Echo.
Okay.
Give us a thumbs up or thumbs down if we need to book it or come in and help.
All right.
'Cause
And I will
you gonna
point
stay
out,
up
you
there?
can book out of there faster than we can move.
yeah. The stairs are wide enough that you guys don't have to go down single file. But you can. It's entirely up to you.
They just don't want to come down at all.
Okay.
They want me
I'll
to go
come
down.
down partially, but not all the way in case we have to get out of there. Because you're gonna like zoom by me because you're super fast.
Okay.
That's kind of the plan.
You don't have to run faster than the monsters. You just have to run faster than the rest of the
then
party.
the party. I get it.
Yeah. All right. So you proceed downstairs. You begin to notice that the shrieking and screaming, the lights dimming and becoming more intense, is like in time with that.
Right. Any strange feelings in the air or anything like that?
No.
Does the shrieking seem to be one voice or many?
A little hard to tell because it's kind of echoey.
Okay.
All right, might be off in the distance. I'm going in.
All right,
Okay.
I'll go about halfway down.
So you open the door, and what you see are emaciated and shrunken humanoids with yellowish gray skin. They're clad in the rotting remains of what was once normal clothing. Their heads are hairless, and their faces have disappeared, mutated and melted into a glistening, featureless mass of sickly colored flesh. Only a formless, cavernous, toothless mouth is still discernible. From this mouth comes the unnerving moans, shrieks, and howls that you've been hearing. Two of them rush forward towards you with their hands outstretched. So what do you wish to do?
So are these standard size humanoids? About
Yeah.
regular height?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
well-
like meter and a half.
Hopefully, I'm still outside the door, or have I made it
Well,
in?
you opened the door, and they two of them move towards you. These two are almost 2 meters tall,
Okay.
but generally speaking, they're like a meter and a half, meter and 3/4.
All right. Well, I want to kind of duck to the left a little bit so that maybe somebody else can take a shot past me if they need to. But I'm gonna blast one of them in the face.
Okay. The other two are leaping up, and they're running down the access way. Okay. You can fire before they will reach you and be able to touch you. So, go ahead and take your shot. All right. Your laser beam plays back and forth across this thing's torso. There's like a little bit of a hiss as it ignites the cloth, but it otherwise does not take any damage. They move to you. Again, hands outstretched. The first one hits you. The second one... Oh, they both hit you. They grab onto you with their hands. And what is probably Sane's constitution, please?
17.
17. Okay.
Damn Gygax monsters.
Okay, so you take a total of 14 points of radiation damage.
Ooh.
You feel sickened. There's like this sudden awful metallic taste in your mouth. Yeah, they're like, you know, they slap you and paw you, and as soon as their hands touch, like you feel nauseous. So let's see here. What do you wish to do in the new round?
I guess switch to the vibro blade. Try
Okay.
to hack at him.
Alrighty. Yeah, I mean, you're just so fast. Holster, draw, and make your attack. An 8. Let's see. Vibro is class
That's 5, right? Yeah,
5.
5.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a class 5.
So let's see. Yeah, it just misses as the thing lunges for you again, and they both try to do this. The first one, let's see. The first one grabs you again, doing 7 more points of damage. The second one, he actually misses. You know, you feel that cooking of radiation, you know, like your skin starts to blister, and in pulling away you completely avoid the other one.
Do we still have the radiation suits on?
You hadn't said you were taking them off, but
Okay.
in this particular case, you know, it's, as anyone who's worked with radiation can tell you, they don't stop it, they just stop some of it. So
Gotcha.
you can go ahead and attack with your vibroblade now if you want to, probably.
Can I push my way in there as well, or or instead, so that these guys can do something to help me out? I don't want to stand here and just.
Well, yeah, I mean, and the doorway is broad enough that, I mean, you know, these glowing creatures run up and start grabbing on probably Sane, who's clearly trying to shoot. You can see this happening down at the foot of the stairs, and the doorway is wide enough that you guys can move forward and do something too. So, is there
Give me a
anything?
hand here or what?
Yeah,
Guess I'll keep cutting.
I'm going to bring out the black ray gun and try
Okay.
to pick one off of him.
Yeah, Rex will bring out the pea shooter.
Alrighty. So go ahead and make your attack, Dooms, and let's see. 3 will miss. Let's roll initiative. Roll initiative for the party, if you would, please, Dooms. Getting a 5. I'm getting a 6.
Man.
This thing kind of sees the motion of Monday moving down and Rex moving down, so it just wordlessly pushes its way past you, but one does stay in contact with you. Oh, that's 7 more points of damage. Blare it, blare it, blare it. Okay.
I'm getting tired of this already.
Okay, so one is moving up the stairs towards you guys, if y'all want to take a shot at it.
Yes.
Go
Definitely.
ahead. Go ahead. We'll start with Rex Dashington.
Oh, hang on. Roller's not working. There we go. Oh,
An 8. I don't remember if you know what. We're just gonna
it's a class 10.
class 10. You may have actually gotten him because it's just kind of got scraps of cloth on. So let's see, class 10, and that's an 8. Yeah, you hit it. 2d6.
He's gonna yell out, "Salatamen!"
All right, a nice cromulent roll of exactly average. Boom. Okay, go ahead and take your shot, Kennick.
Drat.
Concrete just kind of blasts and shatters as your bolt misses it completely. It is now, let's see, because Kennick, Monday was the one who'd gone halfway down. It is now in front of you and extending its hands out to give you a hug. Probably saying, if you wish to slash this thing, make another attempt, please.
Yes, sir. Make a success, please.
That will hit. That is 25
All right.
points. It throws its head back and shrieks. It is ear piercing, but it is not doing any damage to you. Um, and it did not like that at all. Um,
More where that came from, punk.
all right. Its skin kind of begins to steadily glow a yellowish color. So Monday, gonna try and blast it again.
Yeah.
Rex,
I
you
mean,
gonna?
it's right there.
Yeah, it's
Yep.
right there. Rex, you gonna fire on it also?
I mean, I'm the only one who's hitting anything, so yeah.
All right. Let's roll initiative, and it is your turn, Kinnick, please. I got a 2. You got a 5. Fire your black ray gun. A 16 will hit.
Yes.
Finally did something with that damn black ray gun of yours. Let's see. A black ray gun. Okay. Yeah, it transfixes this thing and it dies with a horrible shriek. How about Rex? Just you see this, she just blasts on it with a black ray gun and it dies.
Well, then I guess he's gonna try to get one of the ones on probably.
Okay, well there's only one on probably, so you can
Oh.
take a shot at it if you want.
Gotcha. Oh,
A 4 will miss. Now I have to let me. Oh boy. Getting to this real quick. Okay. This thing kind of raises its hands and just moans low. I've just drained away 6 points of your life. Tell me, how does that feel? And be honest, Doomsword, this is for posterity. Yeah, you just took a life leech there, buddy. Oh, and Kanik, you are
Nice.
halfway down the stairs, so that's 6 points of damage to Monday also. Yep. And you can see your vibro blade wound kind of suffocate and start to close up as it does that. Okie doke. Rex, you fired and missed. Or no, she shot and killed the one. Are you firing at the one that is fighting down there? Or
me?
did you? Yeah, did you already?
Well,
shoot
I
this
just
round?
missed one.
You just missed. Okay, all right. So it's a new round. This thing is obviously life leeching. So probably saying, what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna take its head off.
All right. Go ahead and roll your attack. A 10. And I know for a fact that actually hit because I saw that value come up. So that's 25 points. 12. You do exactly that. You lop its head off, and it just kind of falls over.
Spit on it.
Okay, so those two are dead. You have this room. What are you doing? The other two fled to the back area.
Yeah, down the long hallway that these
Yeah.
things tend to have.
You can still hear them shrieking, but you can't tell from exactly where they are.
I'm
Right,
changing the battery in my black ray gun.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think I'm gonna take a look around this space here, this room before moving on.
Okay. This room is fairly empty. The furniture is just kind of broken and sagging. There's bits of plastic. There's piles of vegetable matter. You're not sure if these things piled it up for food, but it's impossible to tell. You've never seen mutants like this.
Okay. And nothing else of apparent interest in here?
Nothing in the common room. You've got the hallway, of course, that goes south.
All right, I guess you guys ready? We going? They're down there. I don't know how many are down there, but let's
Are
put
there a
them
lot
down.
of these things?
Man, you know as much as I do.
You saw two flee the room when you came in. So there were two that
we know
fought you.
there's at least two. There might be more, but we know at least two. So let's be ready.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't think they ran because they was scared.
Yeah, probably getting reinforcements.
You want to spread out in this hall and take it straight down?
Sounds like a plan.
Let's
Whether or
do
not
it.
it's a good one, we'll find out.
Rarely a good plan. And this hallway's the same as the others. It has doors on either
Yeah,
side.
you got two doors on the west side, two doors on the east side, and they are, offset by 3 meters. So they're staggered, like you could run out of one room directly into another.
Right. So, you want to open these as we go? I mean, I guess the sound hasn't changed. Does it sound like they're coming from farther down the hall, or
No,
Can't
it's
really tell.
kind of the same volume.
right? Yeah, let's go ahead and breach these entryways and see if they're in any one of these rooms.
All right, Dooms, roll a d4 for me. There is nothing in this room.
Okay. I guess we'll proceed to the next. I don't know if somebody else wants to do it or.
Anybody want to open it?
All right, I'll open the door. You guys cover me on the sides.
All right.
Yeah, sure thing.
Alrighty. Roll a d4 for me, Yang.
D4. There we go.
What was that, a 4?
4.
4. Yes, one of these things is in there. It's against the wall. Its shrieking becomes louder, and it is moving towards you. Dooms is probably going to move in and engage it first. Or are you going to let your friends try and blast on it?
Well, they're closer, so I'll let them blast on it. I'll do as he asked and cover him. And if I can get a slice with a vibro blade at some point, I will.
Okay. Then I guess Monday is going to shoot, and Rex Ashington is going to shoot.
Yep.
All right, Dooms.
Can Rex move back out of that doorway?
That depends on. I mean, yes, but when you can is dependent on initiative.
Okay.
So, Dooms, roll initiative, please.
Alrighty.
Okay. You guys out in the audience who maybe if you don't watch the Monday night AD&D game, and you should, know I have a hot hand with this die roller in initiative. I don't know what it is. The dice are, not weighted or anything. It's an RNG, and this stuff is just a physical representation of it. But anyway, so yeah, this thing stumps forward as Rex Dashington was the first thing it saw. It will try and touch you. And Rex, that unfortunately hits. What is Rex's constitution, please?
It is 14.
14. You are, I think, going to take 6 points of radiative damage. But let me see. So 14. Oh, no. Okay. Rex, yeah, this thing touches you and you immediately you just feel sickened by it. It's horrible. Um it just your skin is burning and itching and flaking off in a hand-sized patch where it touched you. Um
Oof.
Party, you may counterattack.
So sorry, did I take 6 points or more or?
No.
Oh, lovely. Okay.
6 points of Constitution.
No.
Well, I guess I'll try to shoot it in the face then.
All right. Roll your attack, please.
Oh,
7. Let me see. What class did we say these slug throwers was?
10.
10. Okay. So just misses. Like you groan in pain and just try to blast on it, but it just misses.
Probably. Are you gonna fire first, or you want me to?
Yeah, well, I wasn't. I wasn't intending to do anything this round. I'll jump in there
Oh,
next
okay.
round.
Okay.
Know,
I will fire.
I was just covering.
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Roll your attack. That will miss. You're trying not to make it necessary to find another Rex clone, so that misses. It is reaching up to try and slap you again. Is probably going to slash it in the new round.
Yeah, if I can.
All right, you may do so.
All right.
A 4 will not hit. Yeah, there's very little on the chart. There's nothing on the chart that a 4 will hit. So you guys both going to take a shot at it again?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and roll initiative, Yang. It will go first.
Man.
Let's see. 1, 2, it attacks a new target. 3, 4, it continues to focus on Rex. It misses you. It kind of feels the vibro blade sort of pass it, and it turns its nightmarish, featureless face to you and lunges at you, but misses completely. So you guys can go ahead and blast on it. Rex first, please. A 6.
That's going to miss. 7 missed last time.
Yes, it will miss. Canik. A 9.
Oh, I saw that 19 and then it
Yeah,
changed.
let's see. So it's Black Ray is class 13. Is that correct? Black Ray pistol? No, it's a class 15.
Yeah,
Let's see.
15.
That is sufficient. You terminate its life functions.
Yes.
It just its scream is just sort of cut off, and it thumps to the floor.
Well done. You all right there, bud?
Well, you both took some hits. You took a lot there. Probably. You okay?
Yeah, it looks like I'm fine. Looks like he's got some skin in the game finally.
Rex just put up a finger and turn around and as he loses whatever the contents that were in his stomach.
That's some old food right there.
It is. It truly is.
As long as it's not xenomorphs or something.
Inexplicably, carrot cubes and peas. 'Cause that's what's in everybody's throw up, even if you've never eaten that in your life. Cubed carrots and peas. Yang, roll a d6, please.
Okay. Nothing could go wrong here.
A 5. Okay.
It's fine. Everything's
It's fine.
fine.
It's
Yeah, it'll be all
probably
right.
fine.
Chicks dig scars, so it'll be all right.
Exactly. You're fine.
I'm a little worried I can't see what that roll was.
Oh, that's right. You
That's
you
kind of
sure
the
can't,
point.
can you? You sure cannot. Okay. So that one is dead. What next, guys? You can still hear shrieking. You know which room that's coming from.
Well, let's explore this room first, since we've cleared it.
There's just like a grubby mattress on the floor.
Is there anything under the mattress?
More grubs.
You guys don't eat those in the future, do you?
I don't.
I don't
I don't
eat
know
that
about
crap.
anybody else.
Are you ready?
Okay.
You done puking it up, Pod?
Yeah, let's go for it.
Okay,
You're going
let's do
first this time.
Yeah, better.
Okay. One last door to open. You wrench it open. There it is. Probably saying you may act first. What are you going to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna run in there and hack at it.
All right, go ahead and hack at it.
Come on.
You do not hit it. You guys gonna blast on it?
Yeah,
Yep.
unlike my
Okay.
teammate, I won't wait around before attacking.
Oh my! Little bit of pushing and shoving on the sideline over there. Okay, let's go ahead
Nice.
then. It is Kanik. It is your turn to roll initiative. So see if you can break the streak. I don't think you can, but who knows? A 2. Well, we'll see. We'll see. Where's my die roller? There it is. Okay. Nope, you sure can't. You're standing right in front of it, probably saying, so it will.
Yes, sir.
It wants a hug. Oh, I saw that 20 come up, but you jerk back before it can touch you. Go ahead. Jimmy Invictus says, I still wish Charlie Brown could have kicked the absolute crap out of Lucy just once. Yeah, he goes to kick the football and accidentally gets her just under the ear, right behind the jaw. All right. They were Gen X kids. It was expected. Okay, so it missed. You guys fire on it.
Ugh.
That will miss. That will hit, and it dies.
Nice.
Plum. Oh, thank you, Gonzalo. Thank you for the super. I need a Gamma World GM screen for these sessions. There's one on Amazon. I it probably costs an arm and a leg, but thank you just the same for the super. I do appreciate that. Gonzalo Lira is paying his bar tab tonight. Okay, the screaming in here has stopped. There's no more screaming in this area.
Search this room.
Look like another empty room.
This one is empty, yes. The only room you haven't been in is the storage room.
Okay, let's
Right,
check
that'd be
the
the one at
storage
the end.
room.
Okay. With the exception of a cardboard box in the corner that is labeled Squirts, you're not sure what that's about, there is nothing else in this room.
Oh, we're opening that box.
Maybe those are like dollar store chorts.
No, there's nothing like that, but bundled behind the box, it's kind of concealing it, You see what looks like a lightweight backpack, a rifle type device, and a cable connecting them. Probably saying you recognize this. This is a fusion rifle. You
All
know
right.
what that is.
How about that?
You gonna take that probably?
Well, I don't mind if I do. But, I mean, I guess we should probably switch some stuff around if that's going to be the case.
Yeah.
I could use something a little stronger.
Now, for those of you curious at home, a fusion rifle is a class 16 weapon with a maximum range of 700 meters, well, an effective range of 315 meters. And it fires two beams of intensity 18 radiation. This will straight up end you. Nominally 10 shots on the atomic energy cell that powers it. But you note that this only has 4 or 5. It doesn't have a full charge. 5. It is down half.
All right, this is about half empty. I mean, I got a spare atomic energy cell, but it ain't full. But maybe we could use this to blast away some of them blights.
Well, I have both a laser pistol and a laser rifle, so I'll keep the better of the two and then give Rex the other one.
Sorry, what are you giving Rex?
Is it the rifle is better than the pistol, or is it the pistol is better than the rifle? I don't
The
remember.
rifle is better than the pistol by far.
Okay.
Well, let me tell you something about that because I've used them both. Right?
Yeah.
You get an extra D6 on the rifle. I mean, at least range being equal or whatever. Not really considering range, but you spend twice the number of charges to take the shot. That's why when my laser rifle took a dump, I didn't even really care. So it's 5d6 or 6d6, but you blow through those batteries twice as fast for that extra d6.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Well, Rex will take whatever you got.
Okay. So I will keep the pistol, and then you get the rifle. And I'll give you 2 batteries.
Oh, nice. And sorry, is the clip in there full?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
I've got a stun ray. I mean, I don't know if you want that.
Sure.
All right. It's all I've got down is stun ray class 12, 10 shots.
So
And,
the
it takes a solar cell.
the stun ray. Do you remember if it was a? Okay, so it was a stun ray, not a stun rifle. Effective range is 25 meters, and if you hit, the target will be stunned for 20 minutes, minus 1 minute for each point of the victim's constitution, or in the case of creatures that you're not sure, for each hit dice they have. So wouldn't do a damn bit of good versus, say, a herp, which has, I think, 20 hit dice. But a common person, it might put them down for a minute or two, give you a chance to at least talk to them before irradiating them, burning holes in them, blowing them up, filling them with lead.
So I'm going to get rid of that. So I'll give you that, Rex. Oh yeah, once I went a little farther here, it says it has 6 hours charge. I don't know if that's an attribute of the weapon or if just the one I individually picked up. Because it's got a solar cell or whatever. And then I I have one tear gas grenade. I didn't figure that was useful, so it's just sitting on there. You can have that if you want it.
Sure.
I've been collecting this stuff for almost, I'm 3 days away from the 2-year anniversary on this character, Bill.
Ha! So it is entirely possible that you may have the longest lived Gamma World character ever of all time.
Maybe. Or I might die on the eve of Gygax Day by a damn Gary monster.
We'll see. We'll see. So other than the rifle in the Zwartz box, there is nothing else of interest in this shelter. And there is but one shelter to approach.
Okay. So we'll move on.
Okay. Alrighty. So as you approach this door, you can see the outer door is closed and locked. You all receive a telepathic message. You out there, help us. We've come so far and we're so sick.
All right, I'll think something back.
Okay.
We'll be down there soon.
Okay. You are communicating with a young child, and they say, "We are from Frisco. We tried to come east."
I don't know where Frisco is.
Please help. It is by the sea.
What you guys
Papa
wanna do?
said
You guys
it
wanna go
was
down
once
here?
a big city.
You know this
Rex,
could be a
do you
trick.
know what Frisco is?
A company that makes frisbees. Are we hearing this too, or is it just probably?
Yes, yes. No,
Okay.
you're hearing this.
I don't know. Fresno, San Francisco.
Frisco. Frisco.
Maybe that's in another country. I don't know. Canadian, maybe. They had a lot of weird stuff up there.
Please help. My name is Ailey. Please help us.
All right.
What do you need help with?
We need to go to city called Horn.
You want to go get him?
Well, let's be on our toes, but yeah.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess too.
Okay. There is a click, and the latch on the outer door opens, and it rotates inward. The stairs leading down are are in fairly good shape. That is the corridor is clean.
Yeah, I'll proceed down with the laser pistol. You know,
Okay.
just stick away that fusion rifle for the moment, even though this might be a trick.
All right. So you approach the door, probably sane, and when you get to it, there is a click, and the inner door slides open. You see two adult pure strain humans, a man and a woman, and like a teenage kid and a little girl. The man steps forward and says, "My name is Garth. Thank you for coming down. I hope you mean no harm."
Party on, Garth. I'm Prolly. Nice to meet you.
He kind of peers at your forehead. Go ahead and give me a percentile dice roll if you would. Or no, I'm sorry, 2d6 roll if you would. I get my AD&D mixed up.
Right. Is this for like a reaction type thing?
Yeah, you get massive bonuses to this. So
Yeah, because I've got an experience level from way back when that gave me something as well. So 2d6, you say?
yes, 2d6. And
That
we
would
get
be
an
8.
8 with bonuses. He introduces his wife. He says, "This is Maeve." And Aaron, and he points to the young man, and Eiley. And the little girl is kind of sitting on the edge of a couch, sort of kicking her feet back and forth. So yes, we came from Frisco, which is to the far west, and we had heard through traders about the Kingdom of Horn, and so we thought we would travel. We've spent many weeks on the road. Little, he indicates his daughter and says, "Little Eileen, she might be sick. She got when we passed through a radiated area. I think she might have gotten sick." And the little girl speaks up at that moment and says, "I didn't get sick. I'm not sick." And her mother pats her on the shoulder. I should point out that the father is wearing scout armor. And let's see. Maeve is wearing plastic armor, and you can see the shimmer of an energy cloak. Although she adjusts a knob and that goes away. And Aaron is wearing inertia armor.
Damn.
Yeah. And they are
like
packing.
killing them.
Did you what was that an actual thought?
No.
Okay.
No. Hey, Prolly's only thinking of Stay Puft Marshmallow Man here.
Okay,
You know.
that's right. Yeah, Maeve just kind of looks at you funny, like, marshmallow.
So you wear the kids' mental skill there.
Yes, I'm just worried that something. He kind of turns to you and says conspiratorially, something unnatural may have happened to her, and I've heard that there are doctors at Horn that might be able to look at her.
Well, I was going to answer my next question is what you were going there for. Yeah, well,
Yes.
we've been there. We know what it's about. They got a pretty good gang.
He kind of
What you
draws
doing
back.
down here? How'd you get in?
He kind of gestures at his armor and says, "Well, I was able to pull the door open, and we had just holed up. We'd seen some pretty desperate folk and some rather dangerous mutations 3 nights ago. A herp pursued us, but we managed to throw it off of our trail and hide down here.
Yeah, bad
I was,
news, the nerves.
I was going to go out and scout around, and then, well, Eiley said she heard you when you approached the doors to this place."
Yeah. Well, seems like a good kid you got there.
Yes, we're quite proud of her and Aaron, of course. But if I'm being honest, we are kind of running low on supplies. Where is this city of Horn?
It ain't too far.
Yeah, I mean, we walked here, so didn't take us too long.
He raises his arm and pushes a couple of buttons, and his cuff flips open. You know what this is. You used to have one of these, or you've at least seen this work. And he says, "I don't know how well these ancient coordinates might work, but if you could help me sort it out, I might be able to put the directions in here. It's been useful before, although whatever ancient tech is in it seems to indicate ancient places."
Yeah, well, I don't know the exact coordinates. I don't remember them, but I know how to get there.
Okay.
Maybe you plug in the coordinates once we show up.
All right. So you're able to help him sort it out. And while they only really have enough food for about another day's travel, so it's kind of serendipitous that you guys found them, they offer you the salvage that they found in this place. And he indicates on a table. He says, "This is an ancient computer." He seems kind of unsure of the word. He goes over, touches a couple of buttons, it springs to life, and he points at a little box that looks similar to what you found all the way back a few hours ago. By the way, Rex, you recognize this. This is a computer with an optical laser disc reader attached to it.
Ah,
He says, "We don't know what goes in here." He taps it and says, "It's too big for any of the recognition slabs that we find. So I didn't want to just jam something in there."
it's, yes, my grandparents told me about these. An optical disc goes in there.
Does that look like the size of the projection discs that I picked up from?
It looks exactly the size of those projection discs.
Okay, so I'll say, "Hey, I got some of these discs in another one of these buildings. Shall we try them?"
Of course.
Anything else cool? Or is that it?
That's all they have. You know, if you can help them, reach the city of Horn, or at the very least, now that you've kind of been able to sort out the directions, like I said, they offer you the salvage. The computer itself, it won't work without being connected to a power source, which it obviously has in this place. You know, you found ancient power sources running them. It's not that heavy, maybe 6-7 kilograms, but it is bulky. But other than that, they don't really have anything they can share with you.
Was this the last of the?
Yes, at this point
areas?
you have been in all of the bunkers.
We just got the one left with the blight.
Yeah, let's just leave the blight there.
Well, what if there's something good in there, though? I don't
Well, I'm
suppose
sure
these
they
guys
would've-
want to help us fight them.
They would have collected it before the blight moved in.
You know anything about them blight over there? You seen any blight?
No. As we could see by the doors, this was the better looking of all of the shelters as far as conditions. So, we came in and settled down. A traveler would have to be some kind of a fool to poke around in old ruins, not knowing what's in there. So we took a great risk coming here, but fortunately it was relatively comfortable beds and this old toy of the ancients and not much else.
All right, yeah, well, there's a bunch of blight in a place over there. I suppose we'll haul ass and get out of here then.
Well, I wanna plug in the discs and see what's on them.
Take your sweet time.
Okay, so you had spent enough time with the other one that despite the fact that it doesn't work, you know how to use this. So the first disc you put in, it spins to life and it projects in kind of a cube that's a meter on a on a side, so it sort of hangs in midair. And the little girl is like immediately attracted to that, but almost immediately disappointed. There's someone, obviously this is a recording from ancient times. He's wearing sort of, you don't know, maybe formal looking clothes. And he's standing before what looks like a large computer screen on the wall. And he proclaims to the room, through the tinny little speaker in this thing, good morning, or good afternoon, as the case may be. This is the first in a series of advanced algebra studies. This will help you learn the primary functions of variables, of plotting on an XY chart, of the PEMDAS method of algebraic formula calculation. In this unit, you will also learn the quadratic equation. Through a series of simple steps, soon, within 8 to 10 hours, you will master the beginning forms of... And do you want me to keep going?
No, I'm
okay.
gonna take that one out. 8 to 10 hours. We don't have that kind of time. Let's look at the next one.
Rex just says, I'm suddenly glad the world has ended.
Yeah, Rex, you're like, oh god, okay. So the next one you pop in, you are assailed. This one projects flat on the wall. This is not three-dimensional. This projects flat on the wall, and you are assailed by it's fairly pleasant, upbeat music. Sounds like a lot of brass instruments and woodwinds, and this heart shape fades into shot, and then you see these white letters in a way that you don't really understand. You think you can make out an O and a V are drawn on, and underneath that you see a Desilu production. And the music just kind of continues to loop. After a few minutes, that fades out, and on the screen there are options. This is menu, individual episodes, subtitles, captions. You got that. So what do you do?
Yeah, I don't think we really have time or interest for this one. Do we have any more discs?
Yeah, you can pop that one out. So the next one you slot, this one goes back to 3 dimensions, and a very pleasant woman's voice begins to speak and says, welcome to the Grand Rapids, Michigan State Park Visitor Center. We hope you'll take this time before you go on your camping or hiking expedition to learn all about the wonders of the North American Federated National Park System. And kind of fading in and out on different loops are beautiful vistas of crystal clear water and just verdant green forests, blue skies, white clouds, snow-capped mountains, craggy valleys, creatures that look kind of familiar. There's a great soaring bird with a white crested head and white tipped wings, and then there's a four-legged beast that has a great spread of huge horns, drinking from water with what must be a couple of its young. And the voice just goes on, and it's extremely pleasant music that's swelling, and everyone is just in rapt condition. You have never seen the world like this. Rex, this is like a National Park Service info kiosk, sort of travel log.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So, kind of does the same thing, in that it comes to a place. There's still a loop of shorter clips, and then there's all these different options. You know, play entire disc, view individual park, Q&A trivia game about our national park system, so on and etc.
Well, I think it may have told us where we are. Michigan?
Whatever that is.
Yeah.
Rex shrugs.
For me.
Yeah.
There's no way to tell without satellite telemetry.
Rex, you remember you guys were in southern Wisconsin, so it's near Michigan, but not exactly yet. And that is all you know at this point.
All right, so I'll pop that disc out.
Okay.
We'll take the projector with us.
All right. And are you taking the other part? The computer terminal. Are you taking that with you?
I ain't got no use for that thing.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think it's very useful. At least not for us right now.
All right. Well. Very well. So he instructs his son Aaron to. He said, "Now, Aaron, carry that with you. But if something happens, son, you forget that. You drop that and draw a weapon." All right. Are you guys staying, or are you guys going to stay and explore around? Are you going to the city of Horn with these folks? What are you doing?
Well, how many
Probably-
days have passed now?
It's been a couple of days since you guys have been gone, and this is the last one of the shelters.
Okay, so I think we should head back to Horn.
Yeah.
Okay.
May as well bring them back. That's where they gotta go. Girl's sick, whatever.
All right.
Yep, and then I should be able to make my medicine from those plants. They should be close to being dry by now.
Okay. Also, the father and mother kind of quietly discuss something, and he says, it's more than just salvage, really, the help that you're doing us. I hope you will. I hope we can accompany you back to Horn. Here, he reaches into kind of a ruck that he's shouldered and hands you a bag. You can definitely hear the chink of money, and he also hands you a small bandolier that's got a couple of grenades in it. One energy grenade and one chemical grenade, one chemical explosive grenade. So the explosive grenade is just what it says. The energy grenade, let me tell you all about the energy grenade. The chemical explosive is a 10-meter blast, D6, 10d6. The energy grenade is 10-meter blast, 12d6. And it only does half damage to armor classes 8 and 9.
Oh, how about that?
So, yeah. Pretty powerful grenades. and he is. I have traumatized this audience with that. I keep seeing math damage being mentioned. So, yes, it was an algebra grenade. It bounces at right angles and, goes over the rise over the run. And, all right. So you have a bag of Domars. He opens it and shows you, there's some stamped brass Domars there and the aforementioned grenades, and says, well, let's meet up with your friend, and we'll make our way to Horn.
All right. What do we want to do with those grenades?
You want to hold on to them for now, or did you want to split them, or what?
Yeah, I mean, I could take one, or you guys could take one each, or whatever you want to do.
Sounds good.
Go ahead.
There was that other room with those things that we wanted a grenade for.
Yeah, we could dump them both down there and and haul ass.
I mean, this is your world. I'll follow your lead.
That was Monday's idea. These people probably want to get going anyway, huh?
Yes, we'll be more than happy to fight alongside anything we encounter on the way. But if there's something else in one of these underground places that you wish to fight, that's entirely your affair. No offense meant.
None taken. We'll get you back where you want to go.
All right. So, are you or are you not going to deal with the I'm sorry, I lost my place. The blights. Thank you. Yes.
Yeah, we can always come back. You guys want to take those grenades? There was
Sure.
an energy and a chemical explosive. I held on to grenades forever and never used them, so
I'll take the chemical.
Alrighty.
and Monday's got the other one.
Yeah, I'll take the explosive.
Energy grenade.
Or energy. Sorry, my bad.
Yeah, so he's
energy.
got chemical explosive and
Oh,
you
okay.
got energy.
Okay. All right, so I've got the energy one.
Alrighty. Jimmy Invictus is blaming his nurse's call because I guess he spilled some ginger ale on him there. He's blaming it on the group. So we earned it tonight. We have $20 in supers, so that's fine. All right. So you begin your journey back to Horn. Now, this is where DM lost some notes, so I'm a little spotty. Did you guys take the hover car here, or did you walk here? Because
We did.
Oh, okay, so you did.
Right. What we did is, as I recall, we came to the outpost near this place, set down the flit car on the landing pad there, talked to some of the people, and they had said that there were problems with creatures outside the walls, at night and stuff like that. And we went off to investigate and explore. I think so. And then we said, okay, well, we'll head out and check that stuff out.
And that was the village of Shop, by the way. SHOP.
Right.
Shop.
Right. So I suppose we'd want to stop back there.
Okay.
And
all right.
Tell
So
them we got other business and whatever.
We'll let's see. We'll just make a quick check along the way and see if anything untowards happens. Although I'm entirely sure you guys will be safe and the dice will not screw you in the least. Nope. You return to the town of Shop. They are pleased to see you. Almost immediately, the captain of the watch, when you guys walk in town, they greet the family, and they banter with them for a little while and agree that if the girl is sick, she would definitely do better to see a doctor from the university in Horn. And they ask you, did you see the golden armored men there?
Well, we seen some gold human looking creatures that, have melted faces off and whatnot. They're kind of golden skinned. I don't know if that's what you were looking for, but I didn't see nothing with gold armor.
Yes, no,
some lights back there.
God help
And
us.
we got
Blades.
this guy out of there.
Well, yes, we've been talking with them. No, this was golden tech armor, not like what he's wearing, but it was the same general kind of shape. So, we didn't. But you didn't encounter any folks like that. But
We only got.
Good.
Sorry, we only got one place left to explore, and it was packed pretty full. And then we ran into these fine folks here, and they got to get the kid back. We figured we could hop over there in the flick car, come back and then deal with this other situation.
Of course. Well, do what you must. But if you've cleared out the if you cleared out the old shelters and there's just a few just a few creatures remaining, well, you've done us a great service anyway, and I thank you.
You're quite welcome, but obviously we'd like to know a little bit more about that gold armor, you know what I mean?
Yes, and I wish I had more information to tell you. I was honestly hoping you'd uncover further news there. Perhaps information from another settlement has reached the city of Horn. I don't know.
And neither do we. We're going to get them back, and chances are you'll see us back here pretty soon.
Very well, my friend. Then I wish you the best of luck, and you're welcome here anytime. Oh, I couldn't consider letting you leave without something. He steps away. He's gone for about 15 or 20 minutes, and he comes back with a small metal barrel. It is perhaps a third of a meter, maybe a little bit more in height, perhaps 400 millimeters in diameter. It is definitely pre-war, pre-cataclysm. There is brightly colored paint on it. You can just make out it's faded and scratched up. It's got a few dents in it, but it seems pretty solid. And there is a smiling woman in a dress holding up many clear glasses of what must be ale or cider or something. You can't make out the heavy script above and below it. He says, shop's finest apple cider. Don't worry.
Right.
I've paid for it, and I've made sure there's enough for all of you folk to enjoy a cold glass. I thank you. So yeah, you guys basically have got a pony keg of this local brew.
Nice.
Excellent.
All right. So
how many Domars did we end up with?
there are 200 Domars in the bag.
So split 3 ways, right?
Well,
No,
that's
four.
a big...
Yeah, 4 ways because we got
Four.
Kev's guy Bennett, right?
That's right.
Bennett's just being quiet. He's just sticking around,
Yeah. Bennett's got the 1,000-yard stare. He's like the man with no name. Except I have a name, and it's Bennett. But I'm not saying anything.
Yeah, he's I gave him a pillow and a blanket. He was dead tired.
All right.
So let's
Okay.
load up in the car, I guess, and go to Horn.
Yep. So somehow you managed to cram, once again, you managed to cram 8 people into the equivalent of a flying Honda Civic. Are you taking are you surface or air?
Air about the same as we got here. I think
Okay.
I was trying to do around 70 meters in altitude.
Okay, yeah. Then it's not that far of a trip. The father of the family, he actually he explains that before they decided to leave, he was in the Coastal Guard. That he joined the Coastal Guard in Frisco, to keep an eye, to keep mutations from crawling up on land or bandits from the seas or something like that from invading Frisco. And they actually had this type of vehicle and a few other types of vehicles in the Coastal Guard of Frisco. He's duly impressed. And it is crowded. Everybody with their armor on, it is uncomfortably crowded in there. Fortunately, the little girl's not wearing armor, and she sits on mom's lap. But eventually, you return to the city of Horn. I thought Bauhaus was pushed out by Love and Rockets, Yang. Sorry. Yang said Bauhaus was pushed out by the Frankfurt School. I thought they were pushed out by Love and Rockets, but what do I know? All right. So, when you return to Horn and you set down, the town is alive with news. People are talking. I mean, when you guys come in, somebody, just like a random citizen just runs up to you. Thanks for hanging out with us, Balthazar. We'll see you tomorrow. And says, Did you hear about Jefton? And Deerald?
Nah.
They were burned to the ground. It was the gold armored men. Almost everyone in both towns was slain.
Oh, no. Yeah, we heard something about them down in shop, but we investigated everything we could. We didn't find nothing. Well, we got these fine folks who needed some help. We were hoping maybe there was some news on the way back here, but not bad news like that,
Yes. It was the golden armor types, and I hear that they captured one down in Mucktown.
Really?
They say that the Baron has plans to deal with them, but I don't know. I've no idea. So
Well, it seems like we're gonna have to head that way, but we got there's this girl here. She might be a little bit sick,
Oh no, she wasn't. These folks aren't victim of the Golden Warriors, are they? The gentleman, he shakes his head and says, No, we haven't encountered them. We'd heard some rumors about them from these folks who are really kind of our saviors. But no, we came through a radiation field, and we think our little daughter here might have gotten sick. And once again, she's, I'm not sick, Daddy, honey. So, if you could direct us to your doctors, and again, he turns to you, to the rest of you, and says, "My family and I are very, very thankful, and we appreciate your help getting us here."
It's nice to run into you guys.
If you're going to be staying here, do you need that scout armor?
Oh yes, yes. This was given to me by my father and his father before him. I'm quite afraid I'll be keeping my scout armor.
Oh, all right. Well, if you ever decide you maybe want to trade for it, keep me in mind.
Of course, of course. Um, the family departs you, and what do? Like I said, there's the town is abuzz with information.
You want to go? You want to hit the inn there and drink some of our cider, see if we can pick up some news. And then,
I'm gonna go check the university on the plants to see if they're dry yet,
I
and then I'll join them.
I like the idea of that inn, but if it's possible, I need some armor. I mean, those things were deadly. Look at what it did to my chest. And he's like
Yeah,
missing
man.
a big patch of hair where it's all scarred and raw looking.
Just rub some dirt in it, you know. Want me to spit on it for you?
No.
They ain't got much here, my friend.
Sorry, I'm not into that. But they gotta have something.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
looking
probably something
around
better
here,
than nothing.
yeah, looking around here, Rex. This is things are fairly clean and well kept. This is not like it's not like Todd Howard's Fallout, where it's been 200 years since the bombs fell, and yet people are still living in shacks with gaps between the planks like this big, and skeletons lying right next to them where they sleep. This is kind of a strange mix. You recognize. Not like, oh, I was there 3 days ago, but plus 200 years, but you recognize kind of the types of structures. And then there are others that seem to have been carefully put together out of like logs, bricks, other more primitive methods. And then there's combinations of them. Like I said, it's not a ramshackle place at all. You can spot a few instances of tech here and there. Like there are, what you presume are fiber optic lines on posts periodically going between buildings and so on and et cetera.
Rex will
So-
say, well, at least it's better than Wheeling, West Virginia was.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountains. I'll stop now. Okay. Robert Phillips says, at least we're not playing Aftermath. Hey, I'm going to shift these guys over to Twilight 2000 one day. But, okay. So, Horn is abuzz with news about the destruction of Jeffton and let me see, what was the other place that I said? Of Jeffton and Deerald. Everyone agrees something must be done. You have heard that the Baron is interested in talking to the anyone who can help. So I will let you ponder this between now and our next session, as we are coming up on the top of the hour. Before we continue, or rather, next week, before we jump into the session, I will be rewarding some XP. You guys are definitely due some, and it's been a minute since you got your XP for, killing a bunch of bugs and gathering a bunch of equipment. So that is where we will pause our game. I want to thank all my players, Doomsword and of course Yang and Zhao and Kennick. Thank you all very much for being here tonight. Tomorrow, guys, I'm serious. Don't miss out on tomorrow's live stream. I will talk about it a lot between now and like the first week of December. You guys are going to get sick of hearing what I'm going to talk about, but I kind of feel like you want to be here for tomorrow's live stream. So I definitely hope that you will do that. It'll be at 7:00. I might be able to make it over to the speakeasy. That's kind of incumbent on what we do after we take in our movie tomorrow. We're going to see Wolverine and Deadpool. But listen, until then, whether they're fantasy, whether they're mutated, guys, you got to keep your eyes peeled for the dreaded owlbears. Peace, good night, I love you all, and happy Gygax Day Eve.
Have you seen my owlbear? Here's to all the weirdos everywhere in the woods and in the air. Have you seen my owlbear? Should I shave off all my hair? Bobs are all around, some live in tunnels underground. Some are fat, some are rich, some are sleeping in a ditch. Can you ride a crooked horse without a saddle, way off course? Naked as a toad, all the way to Smoky Joe's. Have you seen the little creep driving fast in his little green Jeep? He smells like fish and brandy, but his rotten teeth look dandy. Take me to the show, I don't care if fast or slow. From action flicks to dancing dicks, just take me